I'm excited. I'm exploding with energy. I'm waiting to hear how I could do my kickoffs in my club to make the most money, engage my staff, and honestly, the Fitness Gorillas are live, and we're going to tell you all about it.
Fitness Gorillas are back in town. Let's explode, excite your entire team to the greatest heights they've ever had. And obviously, the more you pay out in bonuses, what?
The
The more
more
money you made, yeah?
you've made. Let's
Many,
not
many
set a limit on
times
this.
people put limits on contests, how much they can make. Okay, at 120%, it ends. 100% it ends. No limits to any of your contests. Okay, let's start over at simple philosophy, okay? Every production person or every commissioned person, whether they think they're in production or not, like some personal trainers forget that they're in production, they are excited by being able to get more money than their salary or their hourly wage or their normal commissions. Do you agree with that?
Of course,
Yeah.
it has to be. It
In
has to
a
be.
well oiled company, all facets of the club will be in some contest or another. You could have a yearly contest, which I don't recommend because about 50% of your staff won't be there.
Yeah.
Okay? So the contests usually are 30 days in that month, and then you can dissect it closer even to weekly contests. And I think we went over that in an earlier Fitness Gorillas about some techniques on that,
Oh, yeah. You
as
have to.
as well as daily contests, as well as hourly
Yeah,
contests.
you go the whole way.
It's not always money that's the prize. It can be gifts, it can be pens, it could be dinners, it could be trips, it could be special training outfits, it could be whatever it is. But let's just start at the very beginning. Okay, simple, simple contest for the sales group.
Well, let's start at the very beginning. What are you trying to achieve by this advice that we're going to give you? What
We're
are you
trying to
doing?
get your staff to go 110%.
That's right.
All right? So they have their salary, they have some other way of getting compensated, and this is the third most exciting way because they didn't have that in their mind on the 30th of last month. On the first of the month, it's a brand new contest. How I can make more money or get that main prize because that's something that I want and need, right? So you want to either individualize it where let's say you have one club. We'll just talk about one club. Obviously if it's one club you can extrapolate it over the many clubs as you have. In that club, the first way and easiest target is your sales counselors, right? Your influencers. We don't call it sales counselors anymore. They're called influencers. Is that okay? Okay. So your influencers have a target. And whatever, let's just say your target is $100,000 for that month. Okay? That club at $100,000 gets paid, let's say, $1,000 bonus. At 105%, they may get $3,000 or $2,000 bonus. Sorry, if 105, they get an extra $1,000. At 110, they may get an extra 1,000. So it keeps on growing and never won't stop it. Inside that, you have individual sales counselors bonuses where they have their own quota and the same thing applies to them 100%, 110, and so on. Okay? And you could even chop it up within a week. So if they can do their quota in the first week, let's say they hit 30% in the first week, which is over 100% because 25% would be 100%, they get paid on that as well. And the individual gets paid, the team gets paid if they hit the monthly target. And you could even do daily, which is very exciting. So they have a quota for the day on $100,000. Let's say it's $3,333 is their quota. You could even do it above quota for the day. Howie and I have gone around where we've called up the
Gosh.
clubs and we've done it in 1 hour. Say whoever gets the first membership of this level or this amount gets an extra $50 cash or $100 cash. And watch what happens.
Yeah, they start to laugh. They start to laugh, and then they go, how am I going to get this? And you just slap the money down. You did it. Well, I used to do it for making phone calls in the phone room and making appointments also. When I saw that they made the 20, of course, we had to make sure they were real. They used to call each other. We figured that out soon enough. Anyway, but like the instant gratification of doing something and getting money right on the spot, it puts everyone in a great mood. Great mood. And you can't discount that.
Yeah, it doesn't stop with sales counselors. It continues through your personal training, through your Pilates, through any type of commission-based. And on your monthly target, as we talked about earlier, of $100,000, that extra bonus goes for everybody. Goes through your club coordinators. It goes for your receptionists, which are highly underrated people. The reception is the key focus of your club. Okay, and I saw a great contest done by a competitor of ours in Asia, whereby they would have a club total. So let's go back to the $100,000 that we used before. Once the company hit that number, they would get 25 cents on every dollar after
Going
that.
Forward, yeah.
So let's say they hit $100,000 on the 25th of the month. And every dollar they make after that, they get a big chunk of. What do you think's going to happen those next 5 or 6 days?
You're gonna blast.
Ain't nobody taking a day off. Ain't nobody slouching. And because it's a team effort, everybody's watching everybody. Right? The receptionists are going 110%. The PT, the Pilates, the yogi, everybody's pushing towards the same target. And that's what you want. It's a profit sharing.
They get excited. They're proud of it. The only thing is, you don't do it every month, and you make sure you don't announce it in advance. So
yeah, you never announce a contest in advance because they're going to hold if it's better than from the last month. Yeah. But I've seen this company double their numbers in 5 or 6 days what they had done the previous 24 days. That's the type of thing that experience teaches you, okay? Whatever it is you think that your club can do, with the right enthusiasm, the right contest, the right technique, or the right social media, or the right digital media, whatever it is, it could double or triple. Trust me. If you think 100,000 is good and you wish for 120, 130, it's probably possible to get over $200,000. It's there. It has to be visualized, dreamt, manifested, enthused to your team. Let them visualize it, imagine it, manifest it together. Time and time again, I've seen that. When I've started in new companies, I ask for what's the previous record. When I started with Ray Wilson at Family Fitness Center, he had 70 locations. My first month, I tripled everything of their world records. I didn't have a ceiling. I didn't even know what it was. It didn't matter to me that they did that number. My visual was, we can do this. These contests can double or triple your revenue. You have to always have something exciting for your production team. Many people disagree with me on that. I stand by that. It can't be the same. It has to be unexpected, it has to be creative, but you gotta have them going after the goal of the golden goose, the holy grail. They have to be motivated on a daily basis. And that's why
That's why you need a blast off too.
You started off with a blast off at the beginning of the month, and every single day, first thing in the morning, they get the list of where they stand. How am I doing? How is my team doing? How is my team doing versus the other team? Whatever it is, first thing in the morning, top to bottom. Make sure it's clear because it's ego-driven. It's money driven. It's prize winning driven. Yeah. They have to know where they stand at all times. Even on a Saturday, you want you want to be able to punch it in so Sunday morning they know where they stand.
Yeah, you got to keep doing it. Otherwise, you lose the enthusiasm. You have to know. You have to know where you are. You have to know who's close to you. And I mean, really, it's such a great game to play. When you're sitting there looking at 4 different reps and they're close to each other, you go, you can let him beat you. I mean, come on.
Here's another thing. Many times you have different types of memberships you're selling. Whatever membership that you prefer for them to sell, all you have to do is single it out with an increased commission immediately. Okay? It works the very first day. It's amazing how the same sales counselors couldn't sell that platinum membership yesterday. Yeah. All of a sudden, the platinum membership gets a special bonus, and that's all they sold the next day. How did that happen? It's there. Find it, make it exciting, and you'll have it. That's how it works.
It seems simple, but it requires monitoring and it requires creativity, because you cannot do the same thing twice or even 3 times in a row. Just because it worked once, it'll fall flatter than you could possibly imagine to try the exact same thing again.
Never. And remember, when you're doing these contests, it's above the number that you needed anyway. So it's all extra found money. And we used to have in Family Fitness Center with my mentor, Ray Wilson, we had these summer contests because generally in California, June, July, and August, people are on the beach. They're not really focused on coming into an indoor fitness center. But with our summer contest, which was 3 months long, and Ray would put so much emphasis on how important it was for your career to win that summer contest. Not just the money, which was substantial, but it showed him that you were on it. And you for sure would be the next one promoted to district manager or regional manager or get your own club, whatever it was, okay? So they work even during the hardest times. And during the hardest times, like for instance, coming up is Thanksgiving weekend. Well, what are you going to do? Thanksgiving weekend, everybody's going to be gone Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for sure, right? Or Saturday, Sunday, Monday, whatever it falls on. So what are you going to do? You're going to double commission Saturday and Sunday, not telling them in advance. You're going to make sure that there's a crazy contest for that and a wonderful special for the members during those 2 days. You don't have to lose because it's Thanksgiving. You can have your turkey and eat it too. Wow, that was funny.
Yeah, you must have been in Canada a little too long. Yes, Canadian Thanksgiving is coming up soon, and that's always on the Monday.
All holidays. And here's another tip, okay? Let's say it is Thanksgiving, the month of Thanksgiving, which is 3 days holiday. Let's just say. Cut out the 3 days from your projections. Cut it out. October has 28 days instead of 31, or November has 27 days instead of 30 if you're in the States. Cut it out and do all your projections based upon the lower number, the 28 days or the 27 days, okay? And so your numbers on your sheets and your projections stay close and you're not disappointed on those 3 days of very tough days, even if you have a contest in place. That keeps everybody online, not depressed, keeps your contest going in the right direction, and makes everybody positive throughout the month.
It's got to be done. There's a million ideas. We have them. We've given many of them to some of our clients, and we're going to share some of them in our webinar, upcoming free webinar, and our masterclass.
Yes. So we'll see you at our webinar or masterclass coming very soon.
We keep saying that's
all I have to
say.
say.
It's even closer than it was the last time we said it.
It's even closer. All right. That's all for now, right, Howie?
I'm very excited. I want to go and, I don't know, I want to go earn a bonus. I want someone to hand me some cash because I did something right. I hope so.
You can't have too many contests. Remember, it's all above 100%.
And they all got to be different.
Win-win-win.
Hello.
Right?
You got to be different.
It's all win-win-win.
Be smart.
So that's it for the Fitness Gorillas.
We'll see you next time.
We have a special guest next week. We'll tell you about it on Monday.
Very special.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See you. Fitness Gorillas are out.